Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has lately fancied himself as the rallying point of the opposition in Nigeria. And he has also served notice that he's not quitting politics anytime soon, and that indeed he wants to contest again for President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 2027. Now, this of course generated a lot of reactions, and it was probably based on this that the coalition of united political parties has come out to make a clarification that they do not accept Atiku Abubakar as the rallying point of the opposition in Nigeria. They believe that he is not qualified to be the rallying point or the face of the opposition in Nigeria. And this was made known in a statement by the National Secretary of CUPP, High Chief Peter Ame. High Chief Peter Ame said that they want to make a clarification on the claim by Atiku Abubakar, by the aid of Atiku Abubakar, that he is going to be the rallying point of the opposition in Nigeria. And in that statement, High Chief Ame went to memory lane to talk about how they worked for Atiku Abubakar as a coalition to ensure his victory in 2019 presidential election, and how Atiku Abubakar threw them under the bus after the election and went to Dubai and was hibernating there and forgot about them. And not only that, they also claim that Atiku Abubakar is not a multi-party democracy enthusiast, that indeed the man had a tendency to prefer one-party state, or at best two-party state, and that he doesn't believe in multi-party democracy in the real sense of it. Because when you talk about multi-party democracy, it means democracy that gives a lot of open door for all kinds of parties and people to participate. And you know, one of the things that people get wrong, they think that United States is a two-party state. No, there are other smaller parties in the United States. Because the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are the dominant forces, people have this impression that America is a two-party state. So they have this dream that Nigeria should also be a two-party state. It doesn't work that way. So Atiku Abubakar, they say, doesn't have the character to be the leader of the opposition in a multi-party democracy. And he gave instances of how they met him after the defeat of 2019 on the way forward. And he made it clear to them that he doesn't even believe in all this multitude of political parties. So as what it means that for his own convenience sake, he was able to accommodate them before the election. After losing the election, he reminded them that he don't like such a large crowd of political parties. Now he wants everybody to congregate around himself. It's all for his own benefit and not for the benefit of political parties or for the interest of the generality of the long-suffering people of Nigeria. Atiku Abubakar has also made his case worse by insisting that he will contest in 2027. And like that statement by High Chief Army reminded him that what is expected of him now is to throw in the towel and become a statesman, having serially contested and failed, that it is now a time to rest, time to begin to sit on the sideline and perhaps act as a referee or as a coach, directing the younger generation on how to move this country forward. That his time is over, that his time has passed. But since he's not getting that message, it is important to remind him also that his dream of becoming president in 2027 is really a dream that will not materialize, because there are issues on ground that he has to take cognizance of. After 8 years of former President Muhammadu Buhari, who is a Fulani like Atiku Abubakar, common sense dictated that the next president should come from this southern Nigeria. And now that was why APC, in its wisdom, zoned the presidency to the south. Of course, not without a fight. You know how the late former governor of Ondo State that recently died, how he rallied the southern governors to insist that the next president must come from the south and all that. So, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been the beneficiary of that now. And if you are talking about 2027, only southern presidential candidates should be talking about challenging Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, and not northern presidential candidates, because in 2027 Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be just 4 years in office. So it doesn't make sense that after 4 years only of a southern president, that a northern Fulani will come and take over again. Nigerians will not accept that, and it's not even going to fly. And it's not as if there is anything that Atiku is bringing on the table that Tinubu is not already doing, because Tinubu and Atiku are birds of the same feather. They can't change anything about this country. They are part of the problems of Nigeria. They are part of everything that is wrong with Nigeria. If you are in doubt, go and read My Watch by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. He has chapters and sections he devoted to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. And these are not people that you put them in charge of Nigeria and you expect anything different. So Atiku is not going to make any difference being a successor to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And besides, Atiku cannot come and bring a northern agenda now, when it is just 4 years that a southerner is the president. Which means that the only person that stands a good chance of challenging Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 has to be a southern presidential candidate. And the person that readily comes to mind in this is Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Because if Peter Obi is nominated by his party again, and this is the rallying point of the opposition in Nigeria, and he challenges Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he can defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu easily if the election is free and fair. And we all know that Peter Obi didn't lose last presidential election that was held in 2023. If that election had been free and fair, and if the judiciary in Nigeria had done their work as it should be. Okay, so he is supposed to be the rallying point of the opposition. He is the one that has the character, the competence, and what have you, to turn around this country. He is the one that Nigerians trusted that he will fight corruption, he will not steal their money, and he will not allow people to steal Nigeria's money. He will be prudent, he will be transparent, he will run the country with fairness, justice, and equity. And he will not steal Nigeria's money. His records in Anambra State speaks for itself. So if they are talking about a rallying point, it has to be Peter Obi, and it cannot be Atiku Abubakar. That's why I think the coalition of united political parties in Nigeria, they are really right in rejecting Atiku Abubakar as the rallying point of the opposition. He doesn't have to be the rallying point of the opposition in Nigeria. He doesn't have what it takes. Right now, you can see what is happening in the country. Have you heard him? There was the accidental bombing in Kaduna State. Did Atiku Abubakar visit there? Has he said anything? There was the killings, Christmas Eve killings and Christmas Day killings in Plateau State. Have you seen Atiku Abubakar there? Probably he is hibernating, resting in Dubai or wherever he likes. Okay, is that how to be the leader of the opposition? So that he will just be luxuriating anywhere he likes around the world, and then his media office in Abuja will be issuing statements about what's going on in Nigeria. We can't have that kind of opposition. If really the opposition opposition political parties want to make any relevance, they cannot outsource their fight to Atiku Abubakar, who will outsource it again to his media office to give lame statements about what the government is doing wrong. You need to have foot on the ground. That is why you can see that Peter Obi was there in Kaduna to empathize and sympathize and donated money for the victims of accidental bombing that happened in Kaduna State. He was there in Plateau State to empathize and sympathize with the victims of Christmas Eve killings and Christmas Day massacre in Plateau State. That is how to be an opposition leader. And it makes sense. People should be able to feel your impact, feel your pulse at every time. It's not when it remains 6 months, 1 year to 2027, Atiku Abubakar will emerge from nowhere and begin to hustle for the ticket of the PDP. And he will also claim that, and what he's going to rely on, as I told you now, that it is the turn of the South to produce the next president in 2027. Atiku will claim that PDP is yet to nominate a northern presidential candidate. It is the turn of PDP to produce a northern presidential candidate, because Northerners have not yet filled the quota that was left by Yaradua. That's the argument he's going to make again. The same argument he made in 2023, which also was rejected by Nigerian people. And they rejected him and his candidacy. And at the end of the day, see where we are. That's what he's going to make again, saying that this not PDP is yet to fill its own vacancy in the presidential slot from the North. That's the argument he's going to make. But he would disregard the fact that Buhari had done 8 years, and that the South must also do 8 years for fairness, justice, and equity. However, what Atiku should do as a statesman is to take the advice of the CUPP and quit the stage when the ovation is highest. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours. And please subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed, so that we can be able to take this channel to 10,000 subscribers before the end of January 2024. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.